So, then search. It is Burnout Boulevard. Did I write it wrong? I don't think so, but let's only search for Burnout then. Ah yeah, it's without the minus. Yeah. Desert car. Okay. Interesting that these blocks exist here. Uh-huh. Hey, good author time. The scenery reminds me exactly like the map testing that I did on Rioters map lately. With the exception that you added these houses here, these saloons. Aw. Didn't even get it in the second attempt. And 1.3 seconds is still something. Coming closer. But good author time, I get it now. But it was not easy, definitely not easy. Took me 4 attempts. And I think that that's just close to the limit. I wouldn't improve again from now on. Yeah, I think the map is good. There's it's of course very basic, it's just a road. And something of this feels also like the easy editor. We had that also in the old Trackmania games. No? You basically use only like these 90-degree corners. Okay, here we have an uphill corner. This is a bit more special, but we have still low speed, so yeah. Then here just standard blocks. Bum bum bum, and one longer. Then these uphill, 90-degree uphill, that reminds me so much of Trackmania original Nadeo tracks. Like this feeling to have an uphill and then a 90-degree corner, or 90-degree corner and then downhill. That reminds me so much of 2004. Also, such turns, Nadeo liked to build them in the first game. And the first game, of course, it was mainly just road on desert, so it's quite some old school vibes. Yeah, this section here goes a little bit out of the flow, but still works. I mean, it is technical. For me, it's always difficult, really on these old car maps, especially how this is also built, similar to United. I struggled in United as well to say, oh yeah, this is a very good map, or this could be improved. In the end, that are just some corner combinations, and you have to master them. And in United, you can always find time everywhere. So you just take what you get, kinda. I cannot really say, oh, this turn is shit, because it's just a turn. It's just, yeah. It's different in Stadium, I would say. In the Stadium would say, oh, but the gear and this doesn't really work out with the turn. But here it's like, yeah, for example here, well, you need to brake. Maybe you actually have to drift like I did it. Like usually you never drift with Desert, but it might be actually the case that sliding, drifting, full braking into this might be the best strat. And yeah, it's interesting. Of course, it's completely out of the floor, this turn. But it's still a challenge, it's still a just normal corner, you have to drive it a bit differently. Yeah. So, you could easily, it's multi-level, you could easily host a endurance competition on it. I thought you had also endurance version of it. No, you can just drive that, there's nothing to complain about. Scenery is of course more detailed than with Rioter, it just reminds me with this it is, of course, the most simple scenery. Just put some mountains to every side and good, and it's fine. I would probably do the same. But it's even more detailed. Like this very small pool here looks really nice. A horse there, really nice. And then also more trees on this oasis. Makes a lot of sense. Some cacti here and there. Some greenery also on top. So that it doesn't look too empty. And then you have... I know these blocks here from the Alamo Cup. They had also a waiting map where they used all these saloons and so on. Hey, I wanna have a Sprite. Okay. Yeah, and then... yeah, fine. So, yeah, obviously. If you just keep Stadium Car. Interesting thought, of course, but with these tight corners, Stadium is just not that good anymore. That's like the big advantage from the United cars. Yeah, let's see if I can get a world record. But more improvements will be difficult. I need to risk these hairpins more. I was always saving them a little bit. It's hard to say where the limit is in these corners. For example here, now. It's always a bit difficult. With these blocks, it reminds me of course also of United, where you kinda wanted to use the two-wheeler in order to get tighter turns. Also use the two-wheeler and wobble with the inner tires over this curb. And that was quite annoying then on league maps, because league maps were built in a way that these curbs could kill you if you just didn't get your car high enough. This is a four tire corner. You wanna keep all the tires down, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got the sub. We need a little bit more time. This is the one now. Ah, rip it. I'm not sure at this point if I want to brake in front of this corner or not. Okay, it's very important to make a two-wheeler exit into the left after where the downhill is. Very important to have here two wheels on the ground. Not a good ending, but enough. Nice. Let's do one more try. Where I survived the first turn. First turn is of course mega tricky. Yeah, okay. Last attempt. Damn it. Also you see there's the potential. If Neko hunts this, he gets a 47, I guess. Looking at my bad last turn and what kind of a lead I had already. And here I went also a lot on two, yeah. I can still overtake this. Almost. Obviously there's still more potential, but yeah, nice map. Definitely there's already a big improvement in the mapping to see.